Hello students, in this video we are going to learn Unit 8 lesson Know Your Nation. So which is our nation? Our nation is India. Can you find out India's flag out of these? Yes, it is the first one. Okay, so let's see what we can learn from this lesson. So this is like a happening in the classroom. Okay, so let's see. Teacher, tomorrow is August 15. All of you should come early by 7:30 a.m. Let us celebrate the day by hoisting our national flag. So what the teacher is telling, it is August 15 tomorrow. So it is our Independence Day. So the teacher wants the children to come early by 7:30 in the morning. Okay, so after coming to school, the flag hoisting will be done. So the children have to attend that. So the teacher is calling the children. Ramya, teacher, what is the importance of August 15? Teacher, a good question. You have to know about August 15. We Indians became free on 15th August. Before that, Indians were under British rule. So, Tilak, Gokhale, Bhagat Singh, Gandhi, Savarkar, Nehru, Bose and Patel and others fought for many years to make India a free country. So, do you all know this, children? What is the importance of August 15? It is India's Independence Day. India got freedom from the British rule. Okay. So, in 1947, August 15 only, India got freedom. So, that day we are celebrating as Independence Day. So, here the teacher told the name now, that is Tilak, Gokhale, Bhagat Singh. All these names are the names of the freedom fighters. They and all fought for India's freedom. Okay, they worked in different places and different field, but still they all contributed for the freedom of India. Rahim, did they really have to fight? Okay, Rahim is asking, is it really needed to fight? Teacher, yes, they fought for our independence and went to prison. We must remember them always. So what the teacher is telling, it is, yes, they fought for free independence. Okay, and they went to prison. What is prison? It is jail. Okay, so if the people are fighting against the British rule, the British put those freedom fighters in the jail. Okay, so it is very difficult to fight against the British rule. So we must remember them. Because of them only we got the independence. Deepika, teacher, why do we hoist the flag? So what is the meaning of hoist? Okay, so that rising of the flag in the pole, that is only called hoist. So she is asking, what is the importance of hoisting a flag? Flag means the nation itself. It represents our motherland. As a mark of respect to the country we are born in, we hoist the flag to show our gratitude. So, flag itself, it's a nation's symbol or nation itself. So, what respect we want to show to our nation, we should show to the flag. Okay, it represents our motherland, where we are born. That is our motherland. Okay, so as a mark of respect, okay, we are hoisting the flag with gratitude. Gratitude meaning is thankfully. Okay, we are thankful for our nation. The nation in which we are born, it is giving the place for us to live. It is giving us everything. Correct? Where we are living, that place only is everything for us. There only we live. We are getting education, we are getting food, everything. So, we should be thankful for our motherland. Margaret, Teacher, our flag has three colors: saffron, white and green. So saffron, what it is? It is the orange color. The first color of our national flag is saffron. Okay. So what it signifies? The girl is asking. Teacher, yes. Do you know what these colors represent? Saffron stands for sacrifice, white for peace and green for prosperity. So what these colors signify or it represents? Saffron represents sacrifice. Okay, so we should not be selfish. So it is a sacrifice, sense of sacrifice it shows. White for peace. Okay, peace means what do you say? Without any confusion or without any fight among people. Okay, so that is called peace. Okay, and green for prosperity. Green prosperity means prosperous in everything, natural resources or the living of people, everything should be in a good way. So these three signifies these three features, that is saffron for sacrifice, white for peace and green for prosperity. Harsha, teacher, and the white stripe has the chakra. It is blue in color. Jayashree, teacher, what does the chakra signify? Teacher, it is the Ashoka chakra and it is the symbol of progress. So Harsha, the boy, is asking what is the chakra in the middle of the white. Okay, so and the chakra is in blue color. Jayashree, she is asking what the chakra signifies. Teacher says chakra is the Ashoka chakra and it is a symbol of progress. Okay, improvement. Progress means improvement or moving forward. Okay, Abdul, other than a flag, are there any other symbols for our country? Teacher, yes. Our national animal is tiger. Our national bird is peacock. Our national flower is lotus. So Abdul is asking for any other symbols of our country. Okay, you would have studied in your lower classes now. Our national animal is tiger. National bird is peacock and national flower is lotus. Aparna, teacher, our national anthem is Jana Gana Mana and Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore wrote this. So that girl knew this. Okay, she knew that our national anthem is Jana Gana Mana and it is written by the poet Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, teacher, good. Have you noticed our national emblem in our currency? So what is the national emblem, children? It is this one. Okay, so this you would have noticed in our currency. What is currency? Our money. Okay, if you want to see, you can take any of the money in note. Okay, so 100 rupees or 500 rupees, if you take, you can see this emblem. Okay, what it is? So Jayashree, she is telling no teacher. So she don't know what it is. Teacher takes out a 100 rupee note and shows the national emblem. This is the lion capital with a chakra, flanked by a horse and a bull, taken from the Sarnath pillar of Ashoka the Great. Okay, so this emblem, from where it is taken means from the Sarnath pillar of Ashoka the Great. Okay, so what and all will be in the emblem means the lion capital. So 4 lion will be standing. Okay, and at the base, if you see, you will have a chakra in the middle and horse and bull on either sides. Flanked means like a border. Okay, so bull at one side and horse at one side. So in this picture you can't see clearly, but if you have a 100 rupees note, you can see closely. Okay, so that's what the teacher told. Arjun, thank you teacher. I did not know these things. From now on, I will love and respect my motherland like my own mother. So Arjun also don't know about this lion capital. Okay, now after the teacher shows the currency only, he got to know. Okay, so he is telling he will here afterwards love the motherland. Motherland means India, like his own mother. Then teacher, good. We should not only respect our national symbols but also protect them from abuse. Okay, so we should not only say by words that I love my country, I love my national symbols. By words like that you should not say and sit simply. You should protect it. Correct? If you see any national symbols being abused, you should raise voice against it, and you should not do such things also. So you have to give respect to our national anthem and national symbols, national flag, everything. You should give respect and you should not abuse it. Abuse it means rudely saying something or treating without any respect. Okay, when national anthem is sung, you should stand up. That's a basic thing you should do. Okay, and same way national flag during Independence Day and all, you used to pin it in your dress. Then afterwards you should not throw somewhere. You should give respect and keep it in a respectful place. Okay, you should not throw somewhere after the Independence Day. So that is what abuse. So you should not do that. Okay. Varsha, I stand attention whenever our national anthem is being sung. Okay, Varsha told that. So whenever national anthem is sung, she will stand up. Teacher, that's fine. Even though August 15 is a holiday, we can pay tribute to our country by taking an active part in national festivals. Okay, so August 15 it's a government holiday, no school or anything. But still, you should not feel lazy to sit at home. So you should actively take part in national festivals. Okay, you should come to school and celebrate, and as a respect you should show your respect towards the national anthem and national flag. Okay, students, we love our country. We are proud to be Indians. So teacher, now let us all say Jai Hind. Students, Jai Hind. Okay, so after talking so much, they all finished the conversation by saying Jai Hind. Okay, so that's all this lesson, children. You read the lesson 2-3 times. Okay, whenever you come across any hard words, make a note of those words and you can check in dictionary. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you, children.